we're driving. We're doing it. Officially started our trip. Woo!
Right here.
Do we go right or left?
I think go left.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm 100% sure.
We're still in Texas. We have many hours until we're out of Texas. Texas is a very big state to drive through, but we're in a minivan. Officially started our trip. Okay, so we are driving from Dallas and we started driving across Texas. This day we were driving to Memphis, was our first drive. And something that I briefly hinted at in my last video is this was the second car that we got. So we had gotten a different rental car and not all of our stuff fit in it. So we had to get a minivan and put all of the boxes and suitcases and everything in this car. So you're just watching this drive. I move around a lot while I drive is something I noticed while I've been watching this footage. And this is pretty cute. I talk a lot. You can see I talk way more than my partner. I talk a lot. Wow, I'm just still talking. Okay, intermission time. Okay, we decided we're gonna eat Chick-fil-a. We're going through the drive-thru. Okay. We have a new menu layout. Well, Chick-fil-A has gluten-free buns.
I introduced you to that.
Chick-fil-A has gluten-free buns, but Chick-fil-A also has a delicious breakfast, so we will be getting that at least once during this road trip because I love their bowl with eggs and chicken and potatoes, and it's really, there's a lot going on. Hi there.
What's a good name I can put on the order?
Mallory.
Mallory, what can I get started for you?
Can I do a fries, please?
A large order of fries?
Yes, please.
Okay, what else for us?
And then, what's your smallest count of nuggets?
We have 5, 8, or 12, or 30.
Oh, wow. I'll do 5 grilled, please. Chick-fil-A sauce and honey mustard for that. A grilled chicken sandwich with a gluten-free bun. And can I make that a meal?
You absolutely can.
Thank you.
And what beverage would we like to have with that?
Ooh, what are my options?
We have Coke products, so we have Coke.
So the battery died right as I was about to finish my order. But I got a drink, and we're waiting for food, and then we're gonna eat. So super excited. First stop of our road trip. We have 5 hours left of driving tonight, 4.5 hours maybe. We'll see who drives, but yay, food. I'm so excited. We decided that I was going to sit in the passenger seat and eat while Jess drove, but I end up eating really fast. So I'm just making my sandwich. I basically end up eating all of my food before we even leave the parking lot. Wow, look how big these bites are. What's happening here? It's basically done. And then we get ready to go, and Jess will leave the parking lot any second now. And I finish up my food, and then I start eating some fries. As we're driving, I'm slowly giving Jess some food, but also eating some fries, and I'm eating very fast. Wow, I just had so many bites while she's had 2 fries. And then we were just on our way. Okay, then we were all done with our food. Well, actually, that's a lie. Jess was now eating, and then when she was done, we packed everything up, and we just continued our drive, and we got there at night. Day 2 of driving! Yay! Woo-woo!
Sorry, I like that. There we go.
Earlier start today than yesterday, which
How was yesterday's drive? Recap.
Yesterday's drive. Oh gosh.
Rough.
Yesterday's drive was very rough. Get comfortable. So the last 4 hours of the drive were through straight rain, torrential downpour, lots of trucks on I think I-40, and it was just non-stop rain. So it was just whoosh. It was like driving through, I don't even know. I have mad respect for tornado chasers at this point because that was rough. I couldn't use cruise control for 3 hours and my foot was starting to cramp. It's all good. So yeah, so that was last night. We got in 10ish p.m. So it was pretty late, but today our estimated time, we'll probably get there around 6ish, which is great. We are in Tennessee. We just finished having a meal in Memphis. We left a little bit later than expected, but it's okay. We have our shortest drive today. We're heading to Virginia, and I am very grateful because I am not driving for the start of this one, and I'm gonna sit and edit for a little bit. This is our fun day that we have planned. We'll see. I might drive. You'll see what happens. I think that was it. Oh, we're listening to podcasts, and we gain an hour, so that's something to know. But yay! Okay, bye!
As I mentioned, this day I mainly just sat in the car and edited, and I moved around a lot. I was editing my YouTube videos on the phone at this point, and I think you even saw a clip in one of my earlier videos of me talking from the car. So this is where I was editing, doing everything with the headphones, and Jess is just being a champ and driving a ton. So we stopped at a gas station stop, and Jess was gone for a while. I cut this clip down quite a bit. Like, I move around a ton, I'm editing a ton, and he was really, really gone. I'm still editing. Like, where the hell is this woman? I think she was looking at stuff in the store at the gas station. Then she finally gets back and I'm like, I gotta go. So I run out to go to the bathroom. Then we are back in the car and I'm just editing. I'm hanging out. I got very comfortable, as you can tell. My hair also got a little crazy at this point. I get very hungry while we travel, and I got a snack, which I'm super happy. We had a bag full of snacks right next to us.
Good morning. It's day 3 of driving. We are leaving Knoxville today, and we just had breakfast. We got some coffee, and we're leaving like 45 minutes later than we were expecting, but it's all good. It looks like we missed traffic, and come along for the ride.
Okay, so you've already watched us drive, so I'm not going to show as long of a clip this time, but this is us driving throughout the day. We are listening to podcasts, we're hanging out, and Jess was organizing some stuff in the bag because we were trying to figure out what to bring from like a note-taking perspective, and we're just enjoying ourselves. That was pretty much our whole drive. I move a lot while we drive. We're just hanging out. Yeah. I have been really trying to work on my posture while I drive, and you see I correct myself a couple times here. I'm kind of proud of myself. And we got to where we were going.
We are back on the road. We took a little intermission at some family, got to spend some time, relax. In that intermission, we have packed, unpacked, packed, unpacked, packed our bags, and Jess has spent the day with some friends, and I am gonna go meet them in Delaware. So it's just me on this drive. I have a little less than 2 hours left of the drive, and yeah, super excited to be in the car. I'm just gonna be listening to probably a bunch of podcasts, maybe do a little bit of pondering, thinking. Sadly, can't edit while I drive. That would be amazing because I have some stuff I'd love to edit, some stuff to plan for the trip. When this goes live, we will have already done the things that I need to plan, so that at least gives me a little bit of comfort that everything will be okay. And come along with me for the drive today. We're just gonna be driving, listening, nothing exciting. We've got some rough lighting because it's from the side.
This is me on my solo travel driving day, and I love that I put my sunglasses on. I feel like I look really cool. I'm also working on my mouth breathing, so trying not to breathe through my mouth as much, which I'm obviously failing here. Then there was a little bit of traffic. You'll see the cars kind of like slow down and speed up next to me. We're like playing Frogger. I get hungry, and I always have snacks on me. As I'm watching this, I'm like, I actually need to go grab a snack right now. But look at this. I got some chocolate mints, and I started just like handful after handful of nuts and keep eating my snack. The sun started to go down a little bit, and the drive got really, really gorgeous. Wow, this is a really long snack break. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Did I just eat snacks for like 20 minutes straight? Anyway, one thing while I'm watching this is I kind of miss days like this, that we would just sit in the car, talk to each other, and hang out. We are about to go on a 6-hour bus ride today. I'm kind of excited to just sit on the bus and edit and talk with Jess and just hang out. Editing this reminds me of the simple days of not having to plan as much. You'll see kind of what we've been up to in the next couple of videos here. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the podcast I'm listening to.
I'm in my last under 30 minutes of this drive. I have been driving through like farmlands. Like there's literally a farm right there. There's horses, all of the different things. And it's so beautiful. The sun is setting, so I wanted to just hop on here before it gets too dark. I don't remember. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm really loving the podcast that I'm listening to. It's a revisionist history, which I love. I'm gonna link it down below in the caption so you can listen to it. It's like a 9-parter series within revisionist history. I'm on 3 or 4 right now, and very, very enjoyable, and also very relevant for some of the current events that are happening in the world. Just to relearn some history and remember some things that have happened in the past. I always love Malcolm Gladwell and his reinterpretations of things from the past, revisionist history. Anyway, things have not shifted around as much today, which is super, super great. I'm hopeful that dinner will almost be ready by the time I get there. We have a couple big decisions to make tonight around the trip, specifically phone plans and some logistical things that absolutely need to be done before we leave the US. We're visiting some friends tomorrow, then we will hop back in the car and you'll come along on the ride for that. We are moving along in our journey. We've come from Texas. I'll show a little map in screen. Oh my goodness, so many pigs. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that is just a whole pig farm. Wow, what was I saying? Oh, map. As of right now, welcome to Goldsboro, Delaware. That's how you say it. That is where I currently am, and we'll see you later.
Now, back to the program.
It was so beautiful. I wanted to just put this quick little clip here of me finishing the drive into Delaware with the sunset, and I hope you enjoy some of these windy little roads.
Okay, we're on our last part of the drive. We have been driving for like 2 hours, maybe something like that, but we are driving from Delaware into Connecticut, and we are hopefully going to unload a lot of this car today. We shall see. We've extended the rental car, so in case that doesn't happen, we have backup plans. You can hang out with us for a bit if you want.
So I'm not giving you an option. You have to hang out with us. Haha, sorry. We enjoyed our little drive. We were just listening, hanging out. We switched back and forth between podcasts and music, and it was kind of nice driving into New York and seeing the skyline. Jess absolutely loves New York, and I grew up here, so it was a little bit of like nostalgia, familiarity. I've done this drive on 95 my entire childhood and my entire life, so it was nice to see it. Also, it's super interesting as I'm watching back this footage, the trees kind of change in the background as we've driven through state to state. The highways look different, the cars look different, and we didn't pay for tolls on the car, so we had been carrying cash. We paid the toll and continued to drive into Connecticut. You're not going to see a ton of footage from Connecticut just because things got a little crazy. Then we got to a gas station, just left. And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait, I gotta go to the bathroom too. So then I run into the gas station and the camera keeps recording for a while. I decided to drive the rest of the way and just sat in the passenger seat, and now we're back.
Okay, so we've taken obviously an intermission from the video, but not from real life, which was rough. It was rough since the last time that we recorded anything. We got to where we were going. We then cleaned out about a third to half of my childhood bedroom, unloaded some of the stuff that we had been driving in the van into that bedroom. We then have now moved stuff over from our rental car into a different car. We need to do a couple errands today just to get rid of, drop, donate, all of that type of stuff. Return the car, and then we're just packing, unpacking, packing, unpacking until we leave. You might see some of it. I don't know. We'll see. We are going to drop the car off at the rental company. I'm going to refill up on gas because I just realized I didn't pay to refill gas. And then I'm going to return the car. Then we're going to go head into the city, have a little city night evening. We have decided that we are going to unpack all of our clothes that are going to go in storage and reorganize and repack them. So that is something we will be doing tomorrow. I do not know if that'll be on our like travel to come on our trip with us vlog, but we shall see. We've done lots of errands. We went and dropped lots of things off, which was very, very good. And I'm just gonna get gas real quick. This is a really tight gas station. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's pretty good. I didn't even know there were pig farms. Well, obviously bacon, but oh my god, these birds. No, this is boring.